Early voting is in full swing for the nation's most highly anticipated special congressional election, Georgia's 14th congressional district. Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene stunned the nation back in November with her sudden resignation from Congress. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond joins us live from the Ben Robertson Community Center in Kennesaw. And Sarah, there is a lengthy list of contenders vying to win this seat.
Yeah, there absolutely are. And this list has dwindled from the 22 candidates that initially qualified to run for this vacant seat down to 18. And the 13 Republicans running dominate the ballot for this GOP stronghold that covers most of Northwest Georgia. But 3 Democrats, 1 independent, and 1 libertarian are still hoping to flip this seat. Early voting is underway for the congressional vacancy that shocked the nation. Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene announced her resignation late last year, and now 18 candidates are vying to fill that seat. For voters like Ann Maroney, she knows her voice matters in this race.
I'm voting for change in Georgia. I moved here about 5 years ago and would like to see some changes.
This election is a nonpartisan blanket primary where all of the candidates appear on a single ballot. Greene's resignation came as a shock to many, and this race is now dominated by Republican candidates running to take over this solidly red seat that covers Northwest Georgia. President Donald Trump has endorsed Clay Fuller, the Republican district attorney for the Lookout Mountain Judicial Circuit. 2 of the race's original candidates who have dropped out, Christian Hurd and Jared Craig, followed suit. Late last week, James Marty Brown dropped out and endorsed Republican State Senator Colton Moore. Monday, we learned Larry Hilly has dropped out of the race as well. Maroney says she knows it's a long list of candidates, but voting is one of the most important things you can do.
I just think it's exciting that we can vote. And we are able to, show our voice and vote for the people that we want to see represent us here in the state of Georgia. And that's why I moved to Georgia.
Now, 3 Democrats are vying for this seat in this GOP stronghold, but they emphasize that it is always worth the fight. Election day for this seat is March 10th. Again, early voting is underway now. And because there are so many candidates in this race, this will likely go to a runoff that is scheduled for April 7th. Live here in Kennesaw, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.